Your 30s can be really exciting, with new responsibilities and experiences that can significantly impact your personal and professional lives. It could also be a great time to build wealth and set yourself up for financial success in the long run. But there are also some common financial traps that you need to watch out for. In this video, we'll look at the top money traps you should avoid in your 30s so you can achieve your financial goals. 1. Overspending on lifestyle upgrades. It's easy to fall into this trap, especially with all of the excitement and new responsibilities that come with passing the 30-year mark. Many people make bold career moves, start families, and make major purchases in their 30s, especially as they receive raises or promotions. Most people will make important financial decisions during this time, such as changing cities or states where they live, purchasing a home or a car, or upgrading their overall lifestyle, and these decisions will either make or break their financial future. The problem with overspending on upgrades is that it's very easy to blow through your savings, making it more difficult to achieve your long-term financial goals. To avoid falling into this trap, keep your lifestyle upgrades to less than 25% of your net income. Better yet, maintain your current lifestyle as much as possible while saving the extra money. 2. Not saving enough for retirement. The second money trap to avoid is failing to save enough for retirement. This trap guarantees failed dreams, and seeing the consequences for people who didn't see it coming is heartbreaking. Maybe you have an elderly neighbor who works part-time, or consider the people you know who wanted to travel the world in retirement but are instead sitting at home counting their pennies. Of course, it can be tempting to focus on short-term goals such as debt repayment or home ownership, but unless you have a secret plan to get free money, don't neglect your long-term future. Not saving enough for retirement will leave you scrambling to make ends meet in old age, forcing you to work longer hours or drastically alter your lifestyle. But who wants to spend their golden years doing that? Why not start increasing your contributions to your company's 401k? An IRA is another option for increasing your savings. Set a goal of saving at least 15% of your income for retirement. The earlier you begin, the better off you will be. You'll have a better retirement life if you prioritize it now. 3. Taking on too much debt. Credit can be a useful tool for improving your credit score and financing large purchases, but it can also be a dangerous cliff because it is the most common way to incur excessive debt. Debt robs you of both your future and your present. Debt traps you in a cycle that prevents you from accumulating wealth, and debt can bind you so tightly that you can't escape ridiculous interest rates. As a result, it can gradually take over your budget as minimum payments consume all of your free cash flow, leaving you unable to cover daily expenses. Plus, if you rely too heavily on credit, you can quickly accumulate debt and harm your credit score. To avoid this, keep your debt as low as possible and try to pay off your balances in full each month to avoid interest charges. Cutting your spending and making more money are two other options that can help you avoid or get out of debt. 4. Failing to invest. As people take on more responsibilities and make significant changes in their lives, the likelihood of spending the majority of their money and time on non-investment activities increases. Meanwhile, investing is the most straightforward way to address the majority of our life goals, whether they are short-term or long-term. Investing is the primary way we accumulate wealth. If you don't invest, you won't be able to address your life goals, and retirement would be extremely costly. Also, your 30s are an excellent time to invest in personal and professional development. Investing in yourself, whether through courses, learning new skills, or attending conferences, can pay off in the long run by allowing you to advance in your career and earn more money. Spending money on education and self-improvement is not a bad thing if it aligns with your goals and values. 5. Not having an emergency fund. We already discussed how your 30s are when you tend to make large financial decisions, including buying homes, moving, and having children. Having an emergency fund is critical to support these decisions, but many people overlook it. When life throws you unexpected financial surprises like job loss, medical bills, home or car repairs, or unexpected travel expenses, you can quickly derail your finances if you don't have an emergency fund. These types of expenses can put your financial well-being at risk and cause stress, which could lead to other mental and medical complications. Living without a safety net feels like living on the tipping point of a financial cliff, hoping to get by without any significant financial demands. But life always has a way to change things unexpectedly, so don't get caught without a financial cushion. 6. Ignoring your credit score. Your credit score has a significant impact on your ability to get credit cards, loans, and favorable interest rates on mortgages and auto loans. Lenders heavily rely on your credit score to assess your credit worthiness. If your credit score is low, Getting credit may be harder for you, and you might have to pay higher interest rates or even be turned down completely. A low credit score will limit your ability to be eligible for lower interest rates, which makes it more difficult to obtain an affordable loan for a car or a house. To maintain a healthy credit score, you must check your credit report for errors on a regular basis, pay your bills on time, and keep your credit card balances low. This can help you get credit, get better loan and insurance rates, and make more informed financial decisions. 7. Not seeking financial advice. Without proper financial advice, it's easy to make poor decisions that can have a negative impact on your financial future. As we mentioned earlier, this can include taking on too much debt or overspending, engaging in high-risk investments, or even failing to save at all. In the absence of proper guidance, you're more likely to make financial decisions based on emotions, particularly during times of market volatility. When it comes to your finances, don't be afraid to seek professional help. A financial advisor can assist you in developing a strategy that is tailored to your specific situation and navigating complex financial decisions. When you need assistance, don't be afraid to ask for it. 8. Relying solely on a single source of income. This is another disastrous trap you have to avoid. There is no security in a single source of income. Almost all financial experts share this advice. It is now necessary, not just a luxury, to develop multiple streams of income. Improving your income strength is the first step to boosting your finances in your 30s. You could avoid the stress, anxieties, and uncertainties of money life that come with a single income source. Having multiple sources of income gives you more flexibility for your future, helps protect you against emergencies, and breaks the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. 9. Failing to plan for major expenses. Major life changes such as starting a family, buying a house or a new car, and vacations are some of the experiences and responsibilities you may have in your 30s. These costs can be substantial, so you must plan ahead and prepare accordingly. If you know you're ready for kids, then prepare. Try to lower your debt as much as you can, put items in your budget that lets you practice for the expenses of having a child, and talk to those who've done it already to get an idea of what you could be missing. It's not a good idea to put off saving and planning for these expenses until the last minute. If you do, you'll end up relying heavily on credit or raiding your emergency fund. Either way, it's terrible for your financial future. 10. Not taking care of your health. The last trap you have to avoid is disregarding your health. You'll most likely be healthy in your 30s, so prioritizing your health might be something you take for granted. But you have to, because without a healthy body, everything you're working on might not mean much. Making money is much easier when you're healthy, and healthcare costs money. You may be under the impression that you simply don't have enough time to prioritize healthy routines, like a well-balanced diet, exercise, or sleep. But if you think about how expensive healthcare has become, you might reconsider. By steering clear of these common pitfalls, you can set yourself up for long-term financial success and enjoy peace of mind knowing that you're on the right track. Remember, if you don't make a conscious effort to avoid these traps now, you may carry the consequences straight into retirement. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you learned something new today. Be sure to like and subscribe for more money content and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos. See you in the next one.